Hey guys, I hope you guys are well. I am good considering all things considered actually. It's been a long week. It's been a good week though. So I want to talk today about the Katt Williams interview. In fact, I don't want to talk about it. There's just there's a few things I'd like to highlight, and that I want you guys to take note of. All right. Due to certain circumstances, I don't have the resources to upload the evidence. So guys, I'm gonna tag some links where you can go and watch what I'm talking about, because these people have gathered evidence, and they have, they've done their research. They went to go find old clips and they've done their research. So that's why that's why I'm putting them there so you guys can see what we're talking about. So basically, right, Katt Williams goes on. Okay, first of all, I think we should just the situation behind a South African reacting to the Katt Williams interview, right? And besides that, let's also go into a Christian reacting to the Katt Williams interview. Okay, so number one is I am reacting as a Christian because I have spoken and I have said of all the atrocities that are happening in the film industry. And I only know this because at some stage I had wanted to leave my own country and go into that space and into that place called Hollywood, because I wanted to be an actress and I studied BA drama, right? So my world revolved around that. Like, I knew everything that I had to, like that I needed to know. And then when I became a Christian, I kind of, I said, I took a step back, and the Lord started revealing that industry to me and its wickedness, right? So that's number one is, and the other thing is, America affects the entire world. So how things go in America is how the entire world is going to follow. And I've said this before. When I spoke about Joe Biden and what his coming into power would do for the rest of the country, or the rest of the countries, the entire world. And everyone kind of was like, yeah, whatever, you South African, you shouldn't be focusing on that. See, what you don't understand is there is an economic power and there is a force. As I've said before, Andrew Tate calls it the Matrix, right? And that system is headed somewhere else. It's not headed in our small time, like countries, like third world countries. Therefore, wherever it's headed, right, and wherever its headquarters are, it's gonna affect every place, because at the end of the day, they have agents everywhere. So whatever happens in America will affect the whole world. And by no means am I saying that they are there, right? But it's gonna happen to the whole world. And see, the thing that is happening in Hollywood is happening in South African industry as well. Except we are on a low key. Like, when I say low key, we are on a low key. Like, you guys are still using small things to get power. I'm talking about like people that have sold their souls, right? And you're gonna ask me, oh, how do you know they sold their souls? I mean, we've seen it. I've had encounters with those kind of people. I know people that have had encounters. So the other thing is, I will try and post a link to one Erica. I think her name is Erica Masuku, but she was in the demonic world. She said the devil. She literally knows. There is a list of people that she knows that are in that place, that are in that industry, that are serving the devil, and are based in Hollywood. So I will try, do a hookup on her thing as well. And you kind of see the correlation between what she's saying and what Katt Williams is saying. But besides that, right, the whole thing is this. I have been telling people that there are some things that are going on that are going to be exposed. And in our minds, right, when we say that are going to be exposed, we're expecting like a Christian to come through and expose them. No. the Lord is going to use people that are in that industry to expose it. Because when we tell you, you guys go, oh, well, it's conspiracy theory and whatnot. So what the Lord does is he takes people that are within the industry to speak up. He charges their spirit, to get to that point where they speak up and they speak out about certain things that are happening. And that's what Katt Williams has done. He has spoken out on things that have not only that are happening around him, but that have happened to him. And he does say that he's involved in the stories that he's speaking about. So he's not speaking out of his, out of what, whatever he wants to speak about. So all the allegations that he's made, right, have turned out to be true. Why am I saying that? People have gone to gather evidence, because at this moment, what we want to know the truth. Right. As I said, I don't have the resources. However, I will post links that you can go watch where people have gathered evidence and put side by side videos of what Katt Williams was saying and the truth of it. Right. So the whole thing is this. We need people to be alert, because this year is a year of exposure. Everything that has been done in the darkness is going to be exposed, like every single thing. And what Katt Williams did was just the tip of the iceberg. You're going to see exposures on countries. You're going to see exposures on government officials, like your prisons. I'm not talking only in South Africa. I'm talking worldwide. Secrets are going to come out. Like Epstein Island, in fact, Epstein Island was it was the beginning, but like Katt Williams, that was the tip of the iceberg. Now it's going to get bigger. The comedy industry within Hollywood has been exposed. The music industry has been exposed, and the film industry has been exposed. See, now it's going to go to your government officials, where you will truly see who's ruling your world, like who's running your countries. And that exposure is going to come. The exposure in the Christian community has started. Katt Williams mentions, one TD Jakes. I mean, that's been a long time coming. I saw it a long time ago, and that's been a long time coming. I mean, it's always been evident, but the enemy is also good at hiding his tricks and his personality. But what I'm saying is, what Katt did was just the tip of the iceberg. Now bigger things are coming in, right? Countries, things that have been harbored in countries are going to be exposed. There are big things that are going on in Romania that you don't know of that are going to be exposed. Big things that are going on in countries, secret countries. There are secrets that are coming out, like huge secrets, and you're going to be like, oh, that's your reaction. And the reason why this is happening is because for a long time, the enemy has been doing wickedness and harboring wickedness, right? And it's just been one of those things where, and now it's just one of those things where it's boiled up. Sorry, some guy is like telling his dog to stop. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's gone to one of those points where it's boiled, and now the pot is like, it's just too much to handle. But the Bible also does say, guys, that whatever's done in darkness will be exposed, right? And that's just what's happening, is that the exposure's here. So guys, don't be moved by what's happening. And the other thing I wanted to say is all these people that are reacting, right? I'm talking about citizens that are reacting. You guys need to understand why you're reacting. Don't just say Katt Williams is better. Don't say he's crazy. Why would you say that when you don't have evidence to base your he's crazy? Okay, so what makes you say he's crazy? Did anything he say not have evidence? Because the people I've seen, right, all the people I've watched, and I watched and I did, research, and I went to go check out, they actually put up clips where he says what he says, and they put up the video, right? Like a different perspective, for example. If you go and on YouTube and you search a different perspective, there's a guy who's reacting, and he's putting all the videos. There's a video from about 2016, like put next to a video from 19 something, and you thinking, and Katt Williams speaks about, the jokes being stolen and stuff like that. But anyway, so my question is to those people that are responding: what are you responding to, and why are you responding? Why are you claiming that someone is lying? What is your evidence that the person is lying? It's just one of those things. And then the other thing I want to say is, guys, all your favorites that he spoke about, like literally all your favorites that he spoke about, none of them said, oh, that's not true, and this is the evidence why it's not true. And that sucks for you guys that are defending them. Because if they were not guilty, they would produce evidence that they're not guilty, that they're not guilty. They would produce that evidence. They would bring it out. And some of you are going to say, oh, no, we don't have to. No, you do have to. Because what's happening, guys, is at the end of the day, you guys watch these people, right? And your lives are affected by these people. So can you imagine you followed a certain person for such a long time and you turn out the entire life is a lie? And you've shaped your whole life around that person. Your morals have been built because, oh, you heard him say this is right and this is wrong. And then it turns out he's been lying the whole time. He's not who he says he is. And that's exactly what's been happening, is the truth is coming out of your grades, and they're turning out they're not who they say they are, and it's shattering your world, because most of you have idolized them so much and you've built your lives around them so much that you're beginning, that the thing is, the untruth of it is your life is based on a lie as well. It's based on something that doesn't exist. So guys, be careful on what you say, how you say it. I also want to reach out to everyone and ask, every Christian, ask for Katt Williams, for us to pray for Katt Williams. I would like us to pray for him, that God protect him, that he's covered under the blood. I don't care whether he's a sinner or what, that's not my business. My business is to pray for people. My business is to tell the truth. My business is to bring light in the darkness. And I'm going to pray for him because at the end of the day, he still is a child of God. And the enemy, no matter what they try to do, what they try to concoct, it won't come to pass. Whatever they're trying to do, it won't come to pass, because after this, people kind of disappear, and he won't disappear. Instead, he's going to go stronger, and he's going to get more viewers, and he's going to get more fans, And you can see that his life has been built on good morals. He's been through a lot, and the Lord prepared him for the industry that he was going to go, that he's in. The Lord prepared him from a young age, and I thank God for that, and I ask the Lord to protect him continually, and I just plead the blood of Jesus over his life, over his mind, and that everything he touches continues, to grow and to turn to gold. So guys, watch out. This is a year of just great reveal. It's the great reveal. Like, things are going to be exposed that you didn't even think. Countries, your government officials, your presidents, they have been doing things in secret, guys. Congo. I love Congo. I love the Democratic Republic of Congo. But there's going to be a great exposure. And the time for that has come, because we want recompense. We want things to, guys, I want people to come to Christ, number one is, and I want us to stop living under a lie, right? Because all these things, all these celebrities, all they do is lie. Like, it's one big lie. But I also wanted to touch on the masculinity, like demasculinizing the black man, and that's what they've been trying to do. And guys, it's not fair. It's not fair. If you look at it, like, they continue to shine, and I'm not being racist about this, please don't get me wrong, but they continue to make the white man the hero. Like, he's a hero, right? Even if he looks gay, they still have a way of making him look masculine. And I don't know how they do that. Like, I don't know how they manage to do that. Just put him in the bright light and make him think that, he's the savior. No, absolutely not. And then they put the black man, even when guys, it's so sad watching all these men that have played women, and you thinking, why would you want to do that to a race? Like, why would you want to take away the black woman's protection? Because black men are our protection, guys. They protect us. Men are protectors in general, and when you're displaying them in feminine apparel, right? You guys are taking away that masculinity, and you're making them weak. There is no man that is weak that can protect a woman. So guys, think about it. Like, you guys are, oh yeah, no, guys, leave them, it's acting. No, it's not acting. Because if you look at all these people that have, I guarantee you, look at their households. They have no control over their household. Kevin Hart always says he has no control over his household, and he's not lying. He does not have control over his household. Guys, all these people that have played men, I want you to take a look at their household. Do they have control over their households? You know, it's just one of those questions that you have to ask. And why are they trying to make the black man look so weak? Why? And it's so sad that these people are allowing themselves, literally, they're allowing themselves to be used to destroy their own kind. And some of you are going to figure this out later, that even your own presidents did that. They sold you out. They sold out their own kind. But that's a conversation for another day. That's not a conversation for now. So guys, just think about everything that I'm saying. I'm not bashing anyone. I'm not making a worldly reaction to it. No, I'm trying to get you guys to the point where you open up your own eyes now. Because we've been trying. The prophets came and you guys said they were false prophets and they were crazy. Now someone from, their own kind has come out to say it. So guys, just keep your eyes open. Be careful what you react to. Listen carefully to what people are saying. Do your own research. And then formulate an opinion if you want to. Don't just formulate an opinion because you like the person. What if the person's completely and utterly wrong? What are you going to do after that? And the biggest thing is that this is just the tip of the iceberg. What Katt Williams did, it's just the tip of the iceberg. So guys, stay prayed up, stay in the blood, stay in the kingdom of Christ, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.